Welcome to Sitting on Bricks. Okay, while you're looking at the screen, we're doing showing you where I get my Lego from, best places to look at Lego and stuff like that, to buy Lego, to sell Lego, everything else that comes with the investing and making money. So let's get to it. Hi, welcome to Sitting on Bricks. If you're wondering why you're looking at a screen, it's because I'm going to cover where I buy my Lego from, where I sell my Lego from, and where I get my information. So this one is all about information. This is probably the most powerful tool you can have for investing. This is knowledge. Knowledge is the power. So let's get to it. Right. First places where I would buy would be not here actually. This is a site I'll tell you in a sec. Would be car boot sales. Right. If you are lazy, do not bother with Lego. You can't just get money for sitting there doing nothing. You need to know what you're talking about. But one thing is car boot sales. I've had a lot of friends out there who collect Lego who want to invest, and they're either getting up early in the morning and just sitting there playing Lego and can't bother to go to car boot sales, or they're I don't know, waking up at 11 o'clock in the afternoon, messaging me saying, "Oh, I've just got up and oh, how was the car boot sale?" I'm like, well, yeah, it's good, but you can't sit there at 11 o'clock in your dressing gown on a Sunday morning. I know it's people like to have a lie-in and all that, but if you want to get good Lego, car boot sales first. I bought last week, spent £16 worth of Lego, and I've got back and I checked on Bricklink and everywhere else, and it was worth about 120 quid. So that was just an hour in the morning. So that's one place you should go to, car boot sales. Get up in the morning, sunshine, a nice day, grab some cash and walk around. And again, remember what I said earlier, make sure you check the boxes if they're used boxes, make sure you got the figures if it's the main thing that's in there, bits and pieces. But you'll have a good time, you'll see some Lego, you'll see a lot of Lego at car boot sales. Secondly, to buy would be Smith's or any other place, but I'm saying Smith's at the moment because I do know with Smith's, they're the second probably biggest place to have Lego in, even sometimes bigger than Lego shops. And they do have good prices. Like, there we go. That's reduced. The Ghostbuster set is reduced. That crawler there, yeah, look, there we go. It's 579 originally. It's now down to 419. So that's £160 saving there. For me, why not buy it? That's for me. That's a no-brainer there. £160 saving. If you sell it for the original RIP when it's been discontinued, then you've gone and made £160. So you see what I mean? So they're worth looking at. Second place would be Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace. You'll get stuff like this come up. You get quite a lot of it. You got to all I'll say to you is be careful. There's a lot of scammers on there. There we are, TIE Fighter, £90. I'll call them up. They might be worth it, but for me, that's telling me they're a scammer because they should know that it's worth that price. If not, then you've got a damn good bargain. Secondly, don't transfer any money and don't go for the postage. Just only buy local. Go around the shop, go there in the house, pick it up, cash ready to go and buy it because there's a lot of scammers out there. Other place I'd buy would be from Gumtree. That's dying of age now, but it still has some good stuff now and then on there. Just keep an eye out. There's some good bits and pieces on there. And again, where else would I buy from would be Gumtree, eBay. Sorry, I had a little text going off. It confused me. Would be eBay. A good place to buy from. So remember, car boot sales, shops like Smith's, Facebook, Gumtree, and eBay. Those are the ones that I'd go and buy from for my Lego. Right, where would I sell it? Obviously, the first choice would be eBay. You get the offers for 70% off, 60% off selling prices, up to 80% off selling fees. They're the good place to get from, to sell from, sorry. But do you remember it has to be taken into account of your percentage you're paying out and your postage. But that was your main place. I would sell on Gumtree. I would sell on Facebook. But again, Facebook and Gumtree, they want a deal like you would be buying it was the first time. Apart from that, events. If you've got a good collection and a good setup, go to events. Find your local brick event. Get a table there and sell. You don't have to pay the fees after you've got the table, of course, and you'll have the people that buying from you there and then. You don't have to worry about postage and stuff like that. So where I'd sell them from would be eBay. I would sell them on obviously other sites like Gumtree and Facebook, but mostly would be eBay and local brick events. Right, where do you get the information? You're saying, right, that's fine. Thank you very much for all that, Ty. Where would I get the information and when to buy it for? Right, so the first place I would probably use would be Bricklink. Okay, so if I typed in at Bricklink at the very top, 10188. Okay, so there we go. I know people have probably been out there before and know all about this. So I'm showing people that has never done this before as well. There's a lot of people out there that's never done this before. So if I'm teaching you how to suck eggs and you don't like it, just skip through this bit. Okay, so Bricklink there, you go on Bricklink, you type in your number there, it'll come up with your parts, your sets and stuff. I'll click onto sets, boom. So there we go. I have a rough idea worldwide what those are selling prices for, are going used and new. Okay, so I can click on that. Also, if I'm just going into the minifigure side of it, then I know which minifigures. There's 24 minifigures in this. I'll click on the 24 minifigures there, and it will give me a list of the minifigures, which is good if you're out and about in a car boot sale trying to buy your set, and it doesn't have the instruction books or the box. You can quickly type it in on Bricklink, and then boom, you've got it. You've got your bits and pieces that you need and what you're missing. So say this Darth Vader here. I want to sell or buy that Darth Vader. I bought the set and I'm missing a Darth Vader. Now I need to know how much. Either I need to replace it or if I have it to sell. I look for, I know it says that price, but that is America. I'm looking for an English seller. If I'm in England, if you're in France or whatever you do, whatever you need to do, whatever country. There is no seller in England yet down here. So I'm on page 2 now. And well, there's one straight there. So £8. So to replace my figure that's missing is £8, or to sell it be £8 on there. On eBay, it's more. You basically get more money on eBay than Bricklink. But you got to remember, on everything on this, you have to pay postage. So it's £8 plus postage. Okay, so that's one place where I would look for my information. The other place I would go would be Brickset. I only use really Brickset, not for anything else, but for this bit. This is the best back cat they've ever got around. There's other sites that's getting better, but this is good. So I'll put the set number in, and it will tell me when it retired, how long it was on for. Remember, I'm telling you this because information is the key to a good investment. You can't just go willy-nilly just chucking and buying stuff. If you don't have knowledge and don't have the passion to learn your craft, you're not going to make money. So this was originally RIP of 275, let's round that up, £275. It's saying current value and used and new. So it actually gives me a quick lowdown as well. So there's another one I can check, cross-reference from Bricklink to that. Also, if I've bought a load of Lego and I've put it upstairs and I'm not due diligent and I've written down every time I've bought a set and how much I paid for it, it does happen. I'm not one of those people that has spent loads of times to do with that. So you just got to remember that if you don't do that, then you've got this. It's good to know that you're making money on it. So if I bought a set, I don't know, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, or even this, 14 years ago, and I might have bought it, say, from, I don't know, Smith's, because I can't remember if I bought it secondhand or new, or from a car boot sale. If I did buy it from Smith's, I only pay £275 maximum for it. So if I'm selling it now, someone offered me £400, I know I've made a profit. It's easy to see. So also it's good for you to remember, if you're not very good with pieces of paper and you lose bits and pieces and you're going to sell a set you didn't realise you had and it's been up in the loft God knows long and you do not know how much you paid for it, go onto Brickset and it will show you the original RIP, and you might have paid less than that, but at least you know you didn't pay more than that. And then boom, you know you've got a profit. So right, so that's what I would use that for, to be honest. The other place I would use would be called Brick Fanatics. Very good place. They're very up on it, Brick Fanatics. They've got that new app that came out with scanning the minifigures. They do articles about what's coming up, what's going, what's new in Lego World. So they're quite good if you want to go up and down with what's going on in Lego World, what's new themes are coming out, everything that's changing in the world Lego. Yes, Brickset does that, but for me, they're very old-fashioned. They're just stuck in their own way. They haven't progressed their anything about their site for many years. They're just sort of happy where they are, and that's where it's stuck. Which is fine by if you want to be like that. But now Lego's moved on, and you want to be more up to date. For me, I would rather go to somewhere like all these other thing comes up, doesn't it? All these pop ups. I would go somewhere like Brit Fanatics, just because they're more up to date, more modern, rather than the stick in the muds of brick sets. Which it's a shame that brick sets could be brilliant if they just bothered to move with the times rather than just be happy where they are. Anyway, that's my personal opinion. I shouldn't be saying stuff like that, but it was just trying to help the people. If anyone's from Brickset is watching, I'm available for consultations. Anyway, right, going back to Brick Fanatics, they do a section every year, more than once a year, of what's retiring and when's it retiring. So retiring 2024, they will actually update this and probably even narrow it down to what month as well, which is normally June, July, and then there's another lot in December. So for here, this is Lego ideas, which I've told everyone to look at and get. And now I would look down this, and I would look, right, so the treehouse, have I got one? Yes, I've got a couple of them. I'll probably buy a couple more. They're worth getting. What else would I get down there? Sonic is worth getting as well. BTS, probably no. I might get one or two of them. I get them. So I'd look down there, and I'd have a look what I need to buy out of that for my retiring soon stuff. So if you're looking to invest, and I know it's going to roughly it's June, July, the next lot of retirement, and then again in December, I would know quickly before then I'd have to buy that. So probably a month or two before I'd buy that. And the good thing is, if I can get it cheaper than that price there, when it's retired, I'm going to get the original RIP. So this is a good. Actually says that retirement 2026. They've gone right up to 2026 there, which is amazing. So you can actually plan ahead of what you want to buy. That's Brick Fanatics, everyone. Very good site to use. Other news site a site to get to retiring soon, Lego.com itself. As you can see down there, they will reduce. Always happens that if something gets due to retire, they do slash the prices down sometimes just to get rid of them because they've got a lot of stock left over. So it's worth having a look as well for that. There we go. So all this is retiring. Have you got one? Yeah, I've got one of them. I don't know if I'm going to buy another one of them. Might have two of them. I always try and buy two just in case, again, I make a mistake and I sell one too early. That one, I've got one. I'm going to buy another one of them. So I'll look down here. Mini builds. You see, for me, they won't be worth money. You know, they're reducing them already, 30% off. That means they haven't been a good seller. And who's going to buy it? Who's going to buy that hasn't had the 35 quid or the £24 to buy it in 2 years' time? Then most people would have bought that. So I'd look down this side and have a look at retiring soon. And that's another good side to use. So hopefully I haven't gone on too long about what sites use, but just going quickly back on the sites would be Brick Fanatics, Brickset, Bricklink, and Lego for all to know all about retiring, what's coming up and what's going for your information. And to sell sites would be the events, would be eBay, and then you got the Facebook Marketplace and Gumtree, and that's the same for buying. And don't forget the car boot sales. Don't be lazy with that. Right, there's other aids that's out there. This is not on the internet that will help you with the investment. The other places to use, or what I use to help me investing, are these two books, the collector books. Very expensive now, but worth it, I'd say. And if you look down here, it actually covers all the sets. We've got from 1949 to this one's up to 2011. So it's old. They haven't done one for a while, but it does tell you how rare the sets are. So the bricks numbers on this, how rare the sets are, where it was released, Australia, EU, and all that. How many pieces, set numbers. These are really good. Reason why I say these are better than something on the internet. You don't know what's out there. I wouldn't know that set's out there. I wouldn't know all the sets. I don't know everything about Lego. So for me, having a look at these, flicking through them, I get an idea, a visual picture of the sets that are coming out, that's came out all these years ago, and when they came out, and prices and how rare they are. Because you want just literally know that polybag was around. and how rare it is. See, that's well up there on the rareness. So if I've come across someone selling these at car boot sales or anywhere, I know a little bit more about it because I've had a bit of visual. So these books are good. They do go in more depth than I've just quickly said about. But have a look for them. You can buy them online. The other one, I have covered these before, but I'm just going to go over this. I have covered this in a previous video. Is these books here. These are from DK. And this is the Ultimate Star Wars book. And this is brilliant for the figures. If you're going to collect figures or invest in figures, these tell you where your figures are from as well. So let me just go open a book like this. Boom, boom, there we go. So let's pick a more of an iconic character. Okay, Watto. So those two different versions of Watto. I know it came out 2011 and 2001, and I know which set they came out of as well. So that tells me exactly what set, when it comes out, and when I can find them. So literally, with all the minifigures up to a certain year, I can't remember when this stopped working or being printed or updated, shall I say. That there, you go. How many Star Phases are there? There's all the Darth Vaders in there. Each one comes from a different set. As you can see, very good. And also with this, they actually cover all the ships as well. So if you just went and bought some ships or some Echo bases and stuff like that, it covers that. So if you want to know where that ship comes from, and you think, I've bought that ship, what figures come with it, or this ship, what one comes with it, you know exactly how to complete your set. That's another good one for investing. And also, you might see these again from DK Books. These are encyclopedias. They're good for knowing. You see these at car boots for £1. All the time I go around car boot sales, I see them for at least £1. Always got the minifigure missing. This one hasn't. I bought this one. Lucky to get one with the minifigure. They always got the minifigure missing. Is it worth getting? I'd say yes. For £1, it gives you all the information you need about the sets themselves. And there's somewhere, I think, at the back of the book, there we go, all the figures there. And then somewhere in the front of the book, I think there you got all the sets in chronological order. There we go. Like that, which you then can see. Okay, so these are quite good. Same with Ninjago or Ninjago. They have all the figures in there and bits and pieces about them. Like so. So that's all I can basically think of at the moment, what I use. And you can see I have loads of books regarding this, and I've kept that for a reason. So anyway, I hope you like what I've done so far on the videos, and I hopefully see you on the next one. My name's Suit Love. Bye. Give it